Hi, how's it going? So, something occurred to me, and that's that if inflation keeps going, Vegas is going to be in some serious trouble. I don't know how long it's going to last, but we're going to find out. We're going to do the stream tonight. We're going to explore the Strip. It's a Friday night. I'm in the Fashion Show Mall, and it should be really busy. Like, look at this place. I'm in the food court, and there are so many empty tables. And this is the cheap food, which isn't all that cheap. There's a place here that's selling Mexican Coke for $5.50. And I remember when that used to be like a novelty, but it's not a novelty anymore. It's just a thing, but it's the markups and it's the inflation, and I don't know how long it can last. Also, the gimbal I'm using does a weird thing where it's gonna try to track my face, and it's gonna try to, look, see, I don't have a camera person, and it's gonna try to show you the entire food court if I walk around it. That's interesting, isn't it, right? This entrance has been closed. I don't know how to turn this off. And this could be an issue today, so we're gonna find out if this is gonna be an issue. That was pretty trippy. I like that. That's pretty neat. How you guys doing today? So yeah, we're gonna do a live stream tonight. We'll be out Sunday morning as well. You guys are like my closest supporters because you always jump on real fast. I don't know if you know what I've been going through. Yeah, the camera moves. Watch. We'll do it again. Hi. Hands free. No magic. Yeah. So somebody, Robert, sent us this. He's on our Patreon. And he just randomly emailed me this thing saying, "Look at this gimbal. It's really cool. It's made for iPhone." And it's only an iPhone thing, so I mean, you can use the gimbal on any camera you want, but it's just my old iPhone, and it's got NFC connection, and the way Apple does it is that they link the two up. So in apps that aren't the official app for the gimbal, because any gimbal will track your face, but like the streaming app, the camera app, any app, it'll lock onto you and it'll track you. So that's fun. So anyway, if you're on my Patreon, you probably read my post. I've been dealing with something all this week, and you don't know that I was fighting this on Sunday. So last Sunday, I woke up with hives, really, really bad hives. And I have what they used to call hypochondria, which is known as health anxiety. Is it still tracking me? Of course it is. Which is known as health anxiety syndrome now. And so I woke up, and you can kind of still see a little bit of lumps right here. This was all red. I still have red blotches all over my legs, all over my torso. They've been going down, thankfully, but we went to Fogo de Chao, and I don't know if they cross-contaminated because they do sell seafood there. They're all-you-can-eat meats is what I had, and with the wife, Caroline. And I don't know if they like took a skewer and just buttered something with shrimp and then just buttered something with the meats, because I was seriously thinking I was gonna die. I'm like, I must have some kind of advanced rare disease. Turns out that hives take up to 6 weeks to go away. Sometimes there's no known cause, but I ate there on Saturday night with the wife, and I woke up Sunday morning with hives. They've been receding. I've been taking photos and watching them slowly but surely clear up, to the point where I thought I'd have to go to the emergency room. It's been terrible. Something fun for you to do, and it's not medical advice. Go to ChatGPT, and you go to, it's free to do, and you say, I want you to act as a medical counselor. I know you don't give me medical advice. And it will actually walk you through, like a telemedicine person, what everything could be. So I narrowed it down to something called N-acetylcysteine, which is usually very, very good for you. And it cleans out your liver and all this stuff. And Sandy Waddle, I've been taking everything. I took Benadryl, I took chlortripholon, which is an old antihistamine. I took Allegra. I'm up to Zyrtec now. And I'm also taking Pepsid, which is an old school trick that some dermatologists and allergists will do, because that blocks a type of another type of histamine receptor. And I'm also taking quercetin, which can help your immune system boost up a little bit. And I got rid of the N-acetylcysteine, which can actually raise histamine levels. It's been a wild week. I'm so happy and so grateful that I get to be with you here today. But the question I have is whether or not Vegas can survive the way it's been, because it may or may not be able to. We're gonna see how busy the Strip is. This place should be completely slammed. It's relatively busy, but I've seen this food court in pre-COVID times so busy everything was leased. Right now I have opening soon, and I have one that's completely not open over here, and another one that's completely for lease. Walk to walk, I guess. No, I have two that are opening soon and one that's blank, and I don't know what's gonna happen. So we're gonna go out. Let's get, where are you? I just got here. We're at the Fashion Show Mall right now, so let's just take the camera out, and it's gonna track my face, I suppose. So no matter what I do, it should be tracking me, although I don't like how it tracks me. Ha! Oh no! It's trying to find me. It's locking on me. I'm not a big fan of how this tracks, but or how it tilts. But anyways, let's get going. Let's walk around. Let's show you the fashion show. Is Panda still here? Let's flip the camera and let's take a look at what's actually still here. And I swear to you, if tonight I'm going to be in big trouble, mister, because I don't need it to do that. So let's do this down here a little bit. Yeah, this is going to track everything, and I don't know how to stop it. So we're going to have to like experiment with the gimbal. So there you go. Okay, that might be it. Okay, good. All right, cool. So if I double press the trigger, it disables that mode. So here's what we got. We got Panda Express. They don't even sell Panda here. What a bunch of BS artists these guys are. I'm gonna sue them in a class action. We got Popeye's original Cajun style. We gotta do this because you don't wanna have first person view mode on. That's stupid. So what are the prices in here? So we got strip prices. Whoo, $14.99 for a large two-piece combo. $15. Why is it $12.99/$14.99? 3 tenders. You can go down to like Whataburger down the strip and get better food than this. I like Popeyes though. Popeyes is good stuff. 8-piece, large. You know, actually $37.69. It's actually $34 to get Popeyes off the strip right now. What's wrong with Panda? Let's serve Panda. I'm gonna have a class action against them. I wanted them to serve me a tasty Panda Bear, but these jerks don't even sell it. Like, what are you talking about, Panda Express? By the way, the Waldorf Astoria hotel chain is also owned by the family that owns Panda Express. Pink Tea Shop, and they put an E at the end, because if you put an E at the end, it sounds really, really classy. It's a tea shop P. Let's see what the prices are worth here. Ticket only, we get it. $7.50 for one peach slush. Coffee is $7. Milk is $7. Everything's $7. How much is an ice cream? $6.50. Sold out. Oh, we got stock problems. Has anybody seen like any stock problems at like your local Walmart store? I go in there and I try to buy stuff, and it's like everything is out of stock. So, you know, looking at $10 to $15 for anything you want to get in the food court here. This is the cheap stuff, right? Supposedly cheap. Anyways, Benya Cafe. A donut is $4.50. Fresh Mexican grill, baby. Street tacos. One street taco is $4.65 here for a street taco. That is a choice of protein and garnished with diced onions, cilantro, and lime. A platter is $20. And this is like really, this is Mexican street food, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, like I'm not trying to break your heart. This is chicken thigh. It's the cheapest chicken you can get, and this is like a 70%. You know, not even. I don't know if this might be carne. It's like the cheapest you can get. So they have to make their money, but the profits in here are expensive or are high because the rent is high. So they have to balance. A single slice of pizza, how much? A single slice of pizza here is $8.50. You can get your combo for $1.71 more. No, $2.21. I can't do math. $8.50, $9.50, $10.50. Yeah, so it's $1.70 more. But then, you know, this is how it comes. If you've never been to Sbarro, I do love it. I like their pizza, but I don't want to eat like uncooked jalapenos. That looks just painful. You can be in the bathroom most of your vacation. Let's go outside to the strip. We're gonna walk down to the Mirage and check out what that looks like. I'm sure it's nothing but a big fence and a bunch of barriers that haven't started doing anything. Icy machine, yum, and pizza. Thanks for joining us. If you guys want to help us out, you know, it would actually, this month is the worst month of the year for the type of job I'm in. I sell advertising. And what that means is that I have to talk to people about $15,000 packages. They're all on vacation, so I haven't had a single sale this month. Go to notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. If you can't afford that, just like, share, subscribe. Okay, thanks. Oh yeah, hey Sandy, nice to see you. Oh, isn't it gorgeous out here? Let's go into the wide angle because we got the daylight and it's gonna look just as good. Ooh boy. Boy howdy, how'd you do? It looks nice out here, man. I'm telling you. Top of the world. This is a free observation site in Vegas. Like if you look down here, I don't know if you've ever been here. Look at that. Look at that beautiful, gorgeous view of all the buildings, and you can see kind of the progression about how things got taller in Vegas because the Cosmo and the Vidara and everything that kind of out, it just stands out behind everything else. It's good stuff. This is the only Brazilian steakhouse in town we haven't been to. Do I miss Pizza 73? You know, Canadian pizza is different than American pizza, unless in Canada the pizza style has changed. But Canadian pizza, the dough is a lot thicker in most cases than what I mean, unless again they might have changed it, but down here in the States, most of the pizza is like hand tossed and it's thinner and it's more New York style. I remember Pizza 73, which is I believe it was a Vancouver-based company. I thought this was an escalator. It's an up escalator and it's working. I remember Pizza 73. They were the first ones that ever did online ordering, kind of, sort of. And so my friend and I were complete computer dorks back in the late 90s. So we go to the Pizza 73 website and we'd order online. I'm using the air quotes because what it means is that you would fill out a form, put in your order, and then you'd have somebody from a call center call you and say, I want to confirm your order. So, oh, you ordered a large Hawaiian pizza. Okay, great. You're paying cash on pickup? You are. Super duper paratrooper. All right, they'll be there in 35 minutes or something. So that's Pizza 73. Now, nowadays, Domino's has won the technology pizza game. Domino's big claim to fame was that they embraced technology before any other pizza place did. I don't know if you know this, but there's a Domino's app that they run where you can put in the order that you really like and click a button, like open the app. You don't even have to click a button. You open the app shows for a couple of seconds, then it closes, and then your pizza shows up. So let's say you have your regular order, you know you're gonna get it. For our family, it's typically pepperoni, green peppers, and pineapple with a hand-tossed crust. If you put that in as your order that you like, you launch the app, that order shows up to your house. It's just open, order, payment processed, closed. Fast food joints going out of business, like some in California. No, we haven't destroyed things by stupid policies like $20 minimum wage for fast food workers. You know, and a lot of you guys are like, Steven, you're an a-hole. I work fast food, I could use 20 bucks. You probably lose your job if they do that because the company can't afford you. And either the company will go out of business or they'll cut your job and find out a way to automate you. It's not always the way. I gotta clean the lens. Like, I love you and I want you to make lots of money. I would recommend if you work fast food that you ask if your company has like a management course or if they'll send you for continuing education. A lot of them offer it, but you're not going to know that that even exists unless you actually go out for it. So let's see, does this turn back? Oh, the tracking is back on. Okay. So if you don't know, I was showing you guys earlier, we have this camera that will just track me wherever I go. So I can do it hands-free. I don't really like to put my tripod down like on the strip because you never know what weirdos are gonna get you. So like I can put it here and I can just start walking and it's gonna show you everything. It's gonna track me the whole way. That's pretty cool. And I guess you can disable that with a single click of the button. How are you staying in business on or YouTube Pays? We have some savings because I had a good month in May. June was one better than last year, and then July is a travesty. It's a mess. So we have some savings that I'm living off of for us to pay our bills right now. YouTube doesn't pay as much as you think. My YouTube coming in a few days is like for all the last month, all the videos, all the ads, all the donations was $1,100 bucks. The whole thing. Oh, what kind of gimbal? Yeah, because somebody asked this. This is an Insta360 Flow Pro, it's called. Insta360 Flow Pro. And again, you need an iPhone for this to work. You can't do it with an Android phone, although you can stick an Android phone on this thing and you can use it, but you can't do that tracking thing. Hi, Diana Spalding. I'm good. How are you? It is. How are you, Lady Di?
I am good.
Nice to meet you again.
Nice
For the first time. You did?
Yeah, we tried to.
No, what's Neil doing? Oh, okay. That's cool. I'm doing. I'm trying not to show you. I'm doing a live stream on YouTube right now. It's a live stream. People are watching live right now. That's awesome, huh? Yeah, I know. I haven't done this stuff since before COVID, so I quit all that. I would sell advertising. Sure, I sell advertising. Yeah, I'm the marketing director for My Vegas magazine. I went for asking people for 90 minutes of their time to asking them for $15,000. Wow. That's cool. No, I got all sorts of stuff. I mean, that's just my standard plan.
So you're doing it with people on the street?
No, I do phone calls all day. This is separate. This is YouTube. This is a whole separate thing that I do.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Oh, thank you. By the way, Filthy Phil says, Stephen, how far is the bad area I walked from Luxor to Wynn? I was trying to go to Fountainblade. The bad area is all around you, but it's not on the Strip. We'll talk about that in a minute. Nice to see you too. I'm going to get back to this. You get back to you. Yeah, absolutely. God bless you, Lady Di. Still not the same wife. Haven't changed it up yet. No kids. 20 years this year. Yeah. I know, you and Neil are on like 70. 40 years? Which anniversary is 39. When it says 40, is it triple diamond? All right. Tell him. Make sure you know. Oh, nice. Awesome. 100%. I'm gonna rock and roll, okay? See you later. Yeah, see ya. That's one of my oldest timeshare. Was MGM and Caesars hacked? Everybody was hacked. Well, they weren't hacked. Okay, so Filthy Philly asked an important question on a super chat. Oh man, my connection just got bad. Let's try to get to a better connection because we're gonna answer Filthy Philly. Maybe it's better at the Wynn. Oh man, I don't like when the signal goes bad this early. Usually it doesn't bode well for the rest of the stream. Hopefully it stays. On the Verizon network, I don't know why it got bad all of a sudden. Anyway, if you can see anything. If you can see anything, let me know. Let me know if my signal's holding up for you at least. It says it's a bad signal, bad connection, who knows. Oh man, why has it got to be so complicated? Why you gotta go and make things so complicated? Checking in. Kyle, how you doing? I don't know if anybody can see my stream because it's like whenever we get here it can go hit or miss, and I guess we're in miss mode right now. I'm gonna try going over to the Wynn. Hopefully it gets better over here. Hey man, I'll be visiting around town in 2 weeks, also attending a Star Trek convention. Convention, right? Okay, not a convict. I don't think there's any convicts from Star Trek. Although lore from Star Trek is pretty badass. It's Vegas time. Somebody, oh, there we go. Cool, nice and clear. All right, so Filthy Philly asked me where the bad areas are. I'm gonna be honest with you. So if you go this way, you're gonna go to the Sphere, and I wouldn't go past the Sphere. Don't go past the Sphere, especially at night. So this is Sands Avenue. It turns into Twain. It's called Sands right here. Don't go past the Sphere at night. That is a bad area. I'd probably stay on the Strip all the time. You're probably okay. I know what a con is, buddy. So MGM. So there's a cybersecurity company that everybody uses that went down this morning. I don't know if that has anything to do with MGM sportsbooks being down right now. MGM is a sketch company when it comes to that stuff, aren't they? They've had several incidents. Why do you guys have so many incidents with your cybersecurity? You're a data company essentially. That's all you do. That's all you do is you track data. You know, spins on your slot machines, wins, payouts, profits, losses, loyalty points, hotel reservations, show tickets. That's all you do. You just track data. You think you get your you-know-what together if you're going to do all that. Look at there's nobody out here on a Friday, man. Typically this should be the busiest part of this part of the strip. Everybody kind of congregates here, gets their selfie action going. So I don't know if the strip is going to survive all this. It's so dead right now. That it is July, but man, it's summertime, right? You think people are on vacation. Are there any Titanic museums? Yeah, at the Luxor you'll see a Titanic museum. At the Luxor. What if all my chats just stop altogether and I can't see them? That's fun. So we're just gonna kind of walk with an ASMR, so copyrighted music can take all my monetization away. What's up, Cincinnati kid? Nice to see you, good buddy. The thoughts on the Mirage being closed. Somebody said it's sad. I mean, it's a blue, melancholy day for a lot of people who love Vegas history. But as those folks who love the history of the Mirage get older, they're going to vacation less. And eventually nobody's going to even know the Mirage existed. Right now, there's a whole flock of 25-year-olds that come here. 25 to 35-year-olds. They don't know what the Stardust was. Stardust? What's that? I don't know what that is. Is that a type of street drug? Can I take it when I go to the nightclub? They don't know. So they don't know what the Stardust is because the Stardust was never on their radar. Did the employees get a big bonus when it closed? It depended on how many years they were there. I think they got $3,000 for each year that they were there. So if they were there for the entirety, was it 89, 99, 2009, 2019? Was it 3 or 6,000? I can't remember. So it was 19 plus 5, 20, 35 years. So if they're for 35 years, I mean, conceivably it was what? It was a good amount of money, but they have to pay taxes on that money, of course. Caesars is packed this week during with all the lawyers here for a lawyer convention. Is it a partial demo or a total demo? It's just like an interior teardown, I guess. Somebody was saying online that there might be a massive water leak under the Mirage. Who knows? Real Vegas local, been here 30 years. Steven just goes on Metro PD website for Prime. What are you talking about, Pete Dip? That's what everybody does, bro. How else do you know where the actual crime data is? Of course I do that. I've actually showed those exact same things in videos. I've even told you, hey, if you guys want to know, you can go to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department and look up the crime stats. Yeah, I'm not hiding it or nothing. Not at all. We got the Palazzo over here. Ooh, golly. These casinos are taking on huge $900 million I think they're going to spend to renovate Palazzo and Venetian. I mean, that's a lot of money. That's $1 billion. That's what resorts used to cost. The Mirage costs somewhere in the area of $800 million to build. They're you know. Okay, Bean Dip Breakfast. You guys should go subscribe to Bean Dip Breakfast's YouTube channel. They've been here longer than me and they know more than me. I'm not here to flex on you, Bean Dip Breakfast. I don't flex on people. I'm glad you know more than me. I can learn from you. You expect me to react to that? How many eggs can you eat? I can eat a dozen eggs when I was doing keto back in the day. These kids know nothing. I bought an old rotary phone to confuse them. I love it. Do the rotaries even still work? Just got back from Las Vegas Sphere shows. Met you in the grand opening of Fontainebleau. Thank you, Mark. The Mirage opened as a high-end resort, but due to the room size being surpassed by many other hotels, it could no longer compete on the top level and became a neglected middle of the packed property. Steve is living encyclopedia. Oh, that's nice of you, Lamont. God bless you. By the way, if you guys need animations, you should go on, I can't remember his name, but man, that's terrible. He follows me on Twitter. Lamont Wayne does these really cool web animations and stuff. Like I always wanted to. And he can do that for you. I think he's for hire. So Lamont should post up his X account here so you can go and pay Lamont money for your business. Do you get tired of Vegas or is it always lively? I force myself not to get tired. It is a little more dead for Friday night, I find. Yeah, so Lamont Wayne, he has a good skill and a good talent, and he's in the digital era. And so I don't know his Twitter account off the top of my head, but if he wants to post it here, then you guys can go and hire him, and he can do your videos for your business and make explainer videos for you, and you know, then you can have some cool looking professional slick stuff on your business. And he only charges $10,000 for 1 minute of footage. No, he probably charges a little bit less than that. I'm just trying to get him the best rates. See, the trick is you tell people it costs $1 million, they know it doesn't, and then you say it as a joke, and then when you tell them the real price, they don't push back as much. It's a sales thing. It always stinks in front of the Venetian. I don't understand that. Like, why does it stink like sewage out here? You'd think the Venetian would get their gear together and pump in some pina colada smell like the Mirage used to. Sammy the Bunny, boom! Hey, the super chat button is working. Cool. How can it survive with inflation and profit margins? How can it survive with people's budgets being busted? Consumer Reports website said that people are opting out. Wondering how long that lasts for. Also, the major credit card holders, they've admitted that they're having a lot of defaults. So we'll see what happens. Are people financing vacations on credit cards? I don't really. The door. Now we're on the Strip. Thanks for being with me. I love the golden hour on the Strip, man. It looks so gorgeous, doesn't it? Looks so good. Sammy the Bunny, thank you so much for your super chat, by the way. If you guys want to help us out directly today and not way in the future from now, just check out notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. That helps us out right away. Put it in airplane mode and turn off Wi-Fi. That ain't the problem, Wally, but that's a good suggestion. Usually that would work, but airplane mode will turn off my signal entirely, and you know, Wi-Fi has nothing to do with it. My Wi-Fi is turned off. Let me double check that. So, yeah, Wi-Fi should be off. How do you stay out of trouble, Vegas thugs? I've done videos on this before. Hey, I'm gonna go. So, you know, don't want to prompt any trouble. So if you bump into somebody, don't be like, hey jerk, hey, what's your problem, dude? Like, then you're asking for it. You don't want that. I'll live free what I was saying. Don't be a hero. Don't have conflict. Don't get mad. If you're annoyed with somebody, don't mouth off to them. Don't start it. You don't want to start a fight you can't finish. That's all I'm going to say. Sorry I'm lagging. Mr. Classic TV, thank you, Punky Power. We're going to go to the Mirage in a minute, so you can see the fence already across the street. See that giant ass they've installed.
Do you have any other descriptors actually?
So it looks like now. The lights are off. The key lit up or nothing like that. So sad. Mirage is gone, but we had to get rid of it. That's how we get progress. You know? That's how progress happens, man. Feel free to ask a question if you guys want to. I'm here to answer you, but nobody's chatting that I can see. I'm gonna put some water on my hat. It is very hot for a minute. Who knows? But it's cold, so that helps. Woo! That'll work. That'll help. Oh yeah, that's better. Very nice. So if you're still watching after all that downtime, you can see across the strip, we have the walls going up around the Mirage. So they're not just building a fence, they're building an actual hard, like that's the hardest type of wood you can get. You know, my phone's always overheating, though. I'm overheating. So, yeah, everything is boarded up. You can't get in, can't get out. So it's going to be a giant construction site for about 2-3 years straight. That's what it's going to be. Let's get moving and grooving. Hopefully some people come in to watch live. Otherwise, I'll just turn it off. Talking to no one is no fun. And I can only flow with myself for so long. No comments, so I don't know what's going on. America's Diner upstairs, Denny's. Casino Royale. This place is probably also not very long for this world. White Castle was like one of the first, I remember, one of the first big burger chains from outside the Vegas area that became like a destination to come into. Now they got a couple of White Castles. I mean, one on the strip. It's a good place to take a nap if you're a homeless person. There's 250 plus in here. Wally, that's not a lot of people. We just surpassed 75,000 subscribers, so I'm super appreciative of that. Wow, I want to sneeze in the White Castle. Hi Steve, Sydney, Australia. In the house. How's the weather? Relatively warm. It's 103 right now, but that's cooler than it's been. We had a weird week this week because we had a bunch of kind of rainy weather. The rain comes. We have the rain showers, a couple hours, maybe an hour out of the day. How they're looking at White Castle. Why are there still 2 ugly construction cranes atop the Venetian? It's been years. That's a great question, Dr. Les. So there was a little bit of rain and a lot of thunder today. So why is there construction cranes on top of the Venetian? Well, prior to 2007, when the rug was pulled on the entire economy, which is also coming. We'll go through that again soon enough. What happened was Vegas saw this big boom of construction, and every casino property wanted to capitalize on things. And so there was a point in time where the Cosmopolitan was going to be was going to have towers that you could purchase, condos that is, that you could purchase and live in. And then the Veer Towers were being built on the Strip at City Center. And the Trump Tower announced, and they still have ownership at Trump Tower. You can own condos at Trump Tower that are just yours. So Sheldon Adelson at the Venetian decided that he was going to get in on that action, and he was going to build residential towers. And so the residential towers were under construction, and then 2007 happened, and Sheldon didn't have the money he had, and he lost the financing, and then the Venetian stock tanked, or Sands Corporation tanked. So he put a hold on those giant towers, and they never resumed. And so they've had those cranes out there for what, almost 20 years? No, 10 years plus now? No, 20 years, because 2006, yeah, it's been nearly 20 years those cranes have been set up out there. And I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. I didn't get to the Mirage closing day. I thought it was closing at night. It turned out the official newspaper and the news outlet said it closed at 9 a.m. And then I saw that maybe they didn't close at 9 a.m. And I was like, what the hell are you doing? Like, I didn't know that. So it was just a weird closure. You figure they would close on the Union that day, but they didn't. Cranes have been there since 2008, yeah. So going on 17 years. Commander Kane's in the house. If you guys want to support us, you guys can always like, share, and subscribe us. That would be keen as a lima bean. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want to go ahead and donate, you can go to notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. Help out the cause. Help out the family. My God, people were hopping on all the high limit slots. Metro is called. Yeah, they didn't do that very good. They had all that money to give away at the Mirage, and they didn't do it till the very last minute. So if you guys can use Patreon, you guys can use Cash App, you guys can use PayPal, or you can do nothing at all, which is fine too. Appreciate you guys contributing to the cause. Another ambulance on the Strip. Whenever you hear those sirens, it's almost always just an ambulance. Somebody drinking too much, not drinking enough water, gets dehydrated, falls down. But there's actually multiple ambulances coming. Wild. And that's what we got over here. I guess this is built up. They're going to be building, tearing down the marquees. I would imagine so. Let's go across right now. So everybody's just kind of walking against the light here. What do you get for unlimited? I'm not sure what you're asking, midshipman. Unlimited? Because you're smart when you walk into traffic like that, against the light. Not sure what you mean, midshipman. What's up, Michael? Thank you so much. Yeah, Caroline's at home doing whatever, cooking. I don't know what she's doing. Watching all the crazy news that's unfolded in the last week. Commander King. I mean, you can join whatever you want to join. I hope you would join Patreon. You're going to get extra content if you go to patreon.com/notleavinglasvegas. So what do you get? For anything over $4.99 a month, which is the lowest tier, you get a lot of stuff. I made some text posts this week. I posted up some photos. I have a bunch of extra videos up there. I have a lot of content that goes on there. So patreon.com/notleavinglasvegas if you want. And some people, they pledge more, and if you do a year, you get a discount on a year, which is nice. And really, that's like the best trade-off, you know? If you do Patreon, yeah, you get stuff in return on Patreon. And I feel like it's a better exchange value, you know? We're stuck in the middle of the street because we crossed when we weren't supposed to. Now we're like marooned out here. And this, again, look, it's a green light. Now it's turning yellow. People are just going to cross. And People are crazy. What's up, Anthony Wrench? I saw you earlier. Sounds better than YouTube? No, I mean, YouTube's great, bro. Are you kidding me? I got over 1,000 pieces of content on YouTube. We couldn't do a life without YouTube. Nobody would see us. If I didn't have Vegas as my backdrop, nobody would listen to me. I'm thinking of making a political channel that you don't have to watch. You won't like my politics, half of you. But I'm fed up. I want to talk about it. I can't talk about it here. Whoa. Anthony's here on Sunday. My goodness, Anthony. That's pretty chill. He came all the way from the United Kingdom. Oh, wait, no. You mean on Sunday morning on YouTube. Switch to join is best. Again, I like Patreon. If you join on YouTube channel memberships, they take almost the entire thing. That's the truth, man. If you want to help your creators out, always use their Patreon or their Cash App or their PayPal options, because YouTube takes almost everything. Yeah, there's a happening going on. Well, I mean, they're over here. So this is what this is. They're just kind of like over here. Probably somebody got in trouble. I don't know. There's no cops. It's just 3 ambulances. How many ambulances do you need? I know, right? No police and 3 ambulance. Cincinnati kid loves my bikes. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna start it. I mean, I don't know, man. There's so many good political channels. I don't have all the time to do fancy overlays and graphics. But I recommend you don't watch it if you don't like my politics. If people quit this channel, maybe they'll watch the other one more. Who knows? I mean, I'll tell you I'm a conservative, but I'm not going to tell you anything other than that. I don't really push back against people. They can have their opinion. You can see it. It looks so nice. Who will own the Hard Rock after the 10 to 25 year rent? There's no rental agreement. They bought the property, as far as I know. It's the dead person in the White Castle. Well, they're a little off if they're going for the White Castle. It's not a dead person. There's a passed out homeless person in the White Castle. Look at this dog. Hey, pup. You are a good dog. Whoa. I can do as good as Tim Cass. No, see, they have all the... That's a beautiful... Oh my gosh, the dog is gorgeous. They have all the, all that overlays, and they can do all that stuff, and I can't do all that stuff. Lamont, well, yeah, Lamont's mom. You're my man, Lamont. Appreciate you, bro. They're making major bank from super chats. I showed a dog. It's a dog. You like dogs, Tommy? Dogs. Oh, dogs. Yeah, I like dogs. That, and I was on Twitter when Twitter was the brand new. Oh man, yeah, true. There's this guy I watch called Stixon Hammer or something. He doesn't do overlays. I might just do that just once a day in the morning when I get like something in my craw. Talk about it. No, nobody will find it. Nobody will watch it. I'll just be another one of those channels with 12 views. Go see what's going on over there? Yeah, I mean, I can get over there, but we got to walk a long ways to get around there. So we'll go back over there. We're going to cross here and then loop all the way back there. There's not enough side crosswalks in this town, man. I'll tell you. Thanks, Midshipman. Appreciate you. Yeah, we'll go back there. Look at this. How many of these illegal beer sellers? I'm going to tell you right now. These are illegal beer sellers. They're selling alcohol out of coolers on the Las Vegas Strip. Okay. What's up, guys? How much is the beer? $5. Okay. You sell a lot of it? Depends on how hot it is. Depends on if people got the money.
Yeah, that's what.
There you go. Caesar's Palace became a little marketplace, didn't it? 2 more over here too.
Water.
How much is the beer?
Beer $5.
It's $5 too. You should make yours $4. $4.90. You're making bank, dude. 1 penny less. That's all it takes, ladies and gentlemen. 1 penny is a penny. Penny saved is a penny earned. Whew, everything's $5. Make you holler. What do you get for $5? Anything you want. Isn't that how it goes? Anyway. Oh, I want one. Kind of. I don't really want an EV. Those are sexy looking. But then you got an EV, so good luck driving to California. Yeah, you get an electric car, you can't drive to California. Yeah, you're in the desert, your car says empty. There's no charging stations. Drive a Hummer. Water's $2 now. Wow, it used to be $1. So inflation hit the water sellers. Now it's $2. Boom, boom, boom. Ugh. All right, getting some energy now, man. I'm gonna tell you, I had to pray on this today, dude. I've been in such a sad, negative state since my hives break out on Sunday. I don't want to tell you this, but I was wearing shorts on Sunday. I kept looking at my legs thinking I had some kind of advanced rotting disease. It turns out it's probably just a food. If I go to Chow, they probably use some shellfish and use it on the steak. What's up, guys? And man, it sucked. It sucked hardcore. Now I'm finally trying to get some energy, get in the groove. All right. Whew. It didn't help what happened on Saturday. That was a bummer. I cried a little bit. I'm like, what is going on? I was just so angry and frustrated last Saturday with the assassination attempt. That just broke my heart. It didn't matter who the man was. It mattered that it happened. And that made me want to just, I was so frustrated with everything. And I had to just de-stress, you know what I mean? I had hives a couple months ago and it was freaking me out. I thought it was a weird skin disease. Yeah, man. I've had them but they're receding. I took photos, and I used the Photoshop. I'm so old. I used the Photoshop and I put them next to each other. I made like a little timeline every couple of days and I saw that, okay, the hives are going away. Look, see this? See that redness? That used to run up my arm and there's so many bumps on my arm. Now there's like no bumps hardly at all. You can see little bits of one. Whew.
Away from that.
Woo. Transformers. Tips would be real nice.
Oh, the Blvd?
Let's go see what these 3 ambulances are doing out here. Look at all these girls. Oh, man. Scabies, yeah, I know, right? Who's rocking Carnival Court? Nobody right now. Ain't nobody going on. You follow these guys on Instagram. See, they're smart. Oh, now it's more. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are there 4? Oh, actually, there's an occurrence here. Yeah, no, dude. Hives can take 6 weeks. I was telling everybody at the start of the live stream that what I ended up doing was I ended up going to ChatGPT and I ended up using it as like a telemedicine to try to sort out all my symptoms. And these are just people waiting for the bus. They're like, if my bus is a Canadian, I guarantee you this guy from Canada, he's like, these crazy Americans, this wouldn't happen in Canada. In Canada, these people wouldn't be charged for these ambulance rides. We're in America and they got broken health care. We do, by the way. We have broken health care. I'm not saying we don't. But it's still better quality of health care than than Canada. But anyway, yeah, I was using ChatGPT and I basically turned it into a telemedicine doctor. So you got all these ambulances and no patients. Kind of wild. So we came all this way. place. Share this with somebody. Maybe we can get more people in the stream. Let's see if it boosts up in an hour like I think it usually does. We're gonna go back down this way a little bit. I'd like to get 700 people in the stream tonight, but looks like it's not gonna happen. But we are only an hour into it, so we'll see how it goes. Whew. Great. We're working on something inside. You go inside and it's like a massive event, and I missed it. I walked right past it. Yeah, nobody's playing at Carnival Court right now. It's too early, I guess. This guy's playing Don't Look Back in Anger by Wonderwall. Down. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as she's walking on by. He's butchering this song. That song up. Well, I'm not a singer. $10 on Caitlin. She's not playing? Step outside the eye of your mind, and I guess you will find a better place to play. That's a great song, by the way. They always do the dueling pianos there, and usually there's a lot of people in there, but again, there's no people there. Where is everybody? I don't know. You tell me. Play Freebird. Play Stairway. You know where I've never been? Deep inside the Harrahs. Let's go, Joe. Wait. How's it go? So we start a revolution from our bed, and we sell the brains I have into my hand. Step outside, summertime's in blue. That's a great. I was listening to that before I got in today on the stream. Actually, I had a 90 station going. Welcome to Harrah's, everybody. Smoke on the water and fire in the sky. I can't see anywhere where an ambulance would be. But Harrah's is a pretty big property. Like, it just goes way back, like they used to. Go towards the back and you can go to the monorail and over to the link. Oh, cool. So this is the meeting rooms and the pool is over here. How's the first lyrics go? Look inside the eye of your mind, and I think you might find a better place to play. You said that you've never been, but all the things that you've seen will slowly fade away. That's, I think, of the lyrics. So I start a revolution from my bed. Said the brains I had went to mine. Where's Winnie, Buck, and Chip? Yeah, I don't think the statues are here anymore, to be honest with you. I think they might have removed them because a couple of years ago they removed all the Mardi Gras stuff from the front of the casino property from the building, and they just kind of placed purple neon everywhere, which kind of blows. Step outside, summertime's in. You know, actually been here before because we had this one guy named Cabana, oh man, Cabana guy. I can't remember his exact username, but he was a super chill guy. He like super chatted us in real life and bought masks from us when you had to buy masks to get around in life. And I do remember going this way up to the pool, and I didn't know that there was an entryway for, look at Bobby's Burgers. You know, it's interesting because the Bobby's Burger Palace was over at the base of the Waldorf for a while. Now it's the Whataburger. So you got to line up here at Bobby's Burgers. Bobby's Burgers. Sounds like Bobby's World. Howie Mandel's character made a burger place. So it's $14.49 for a burger. For a classic burger, American cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickles, and Bobby's sauce. I thank you so much, Bobby. I don't want your sauce. I don't know where it comes from, Bobby. I don't know if there's a Me Too movement coming against you and you're like, hey, give him Bobby's sauce. I don't want that. That's gross. Fried chicken sandwich, $15. Pretty much everything on the menu is $15 or $16, give or take. You get a crunch burger, which is American cheese, potato chips, and Bobby's sauce. It looks like there's no meat on the crunch burger. Well, John, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you. Yeah, I never buy anything. You eat a lot of junk food. You know who's a good channel? All You Can Vegas. All You Can Vegas. He does food videos. You should go check him out if you're looking for weird stuff. I think he's great. You guys would probably really like him if you're the foodie types. We talked about doing food reviews. I'm not a big eater. So I'll show you guys what's up. I mean, some people are really into watching other people eat. I'm not. It's not my thing. And these are probably so good right here. I don't know. Oh, gosh. I could sit down, though, and I could chow down on about 1 million of those. So that's some good stuff. The one burger? Fulton Street. So is Fulton Street a place in New Orleans? Because this place used to be New Orleans themed. I'd like to know. I've never been to New Orleans, Louisiana. Look at all the retail back here you probably didn't even know existed. Karma and Luck. They got several locations out here. We got Lola's Soap. It's a Kinks song about a transgendered person back in the day. No lie, 1970s, the Kinks were singing songs about transgender people. iMotion, this place In Motion is not open. It's like, this has to be one of the only camera stores left on the entire Las Vegas Strip. And they're selling a GoPro Hero 10 for $179. And a Hero 12 for $299? What are these, bootlegs? It's pretty good prices, I think. I haven't bought a GoPro in ages. Wouldn't mind playing around with them, but they always overheat. I've been to Bobby's Burgers. I prefer In-N-Out. Did you have Bobby's special sauce? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Did you drain the water from the Mirage fountains? No, actually. Surprisingly, the Mirage fountains are still going strong. No volcano show, obviously. They're putting up big fences around everything, but we got the back of the hotel here. Valet, taxi, rideshare buses. There are no buses back here unless you have a private bus to the airport. Let's go up and over. I guess it goes back to the link. Jeez, kid. I almost tripped that kid. I would have been in big trouble. Because I would have been responsible for him face planting. He literally ran right into my foot, running full blast because parents should not bring their children to Vegas. But they do. I don't know if it's a certain sense of ignorance or if it's selfishness because the parents want to go to Vegas and they don't leave their kids behind. I have no idea, but it's not a good idea. Please don't bring your children to Vegas. I just stayed here 2 weeks ago. The room I had was nice. Harrah's has some nice rooms. I did a room review around COVID reopening time. Donnie doing his best Michael Jackson. Who's bad? Not you, Donnie. You're a Mormon. You don't even drink Diet Coke or coffee. You're not bad, bud. Donnie. All the props to you. Donnie's almost like mid-60s. Looks like he's in his 20s. All that Photoshop action. Yeah, so this goes to the Caesars Forum. No? What? That's not possible. Caesar's Palace is literally on the other side of Las Vegas Boulevard. Logic Neo is lying to you. Love you though, Logic. You're not new here. You've been in my chats plenty of times. Appreciate you being here. We're walking in the tunnel. Look at the old theming of this place, man. It's like nothing else. Yes, Donny Osmond. He ditched Marie. Marie Osmond was just a giant weight holding him down. He said, it's like, Marie, I love you. You know, you've had 2 of my children. I don't know if that's true. Probably not. I'm sure that they were not sleeping together. That I do not want to go to court and get defamation. Probably not. Anyways, it's like, Marie, I love you, but you're holding me down my whole life, my whole career. I just need to go solo. Trust me. People want to come to Vegas just to see Donny Osmond play. I can't name any Donny Osmond songs. I was in Vegas with my girlfriend in June. It was the most expensive trip I've ever had. The meals were under $100 besides breakfast. It doesn't help that we have a weed allergy, so my food choice is limited. Oh my gosh, Dave M, thank you so much for being here. Scooty Punk liked that one. Oh, it's got real quiet. Okay, so the Caesars Forum, just so you guys know, that's the convention center. So that's that ways to the convention center. And then go over there, you get to the link. The link. Missing link. Now it's the link, but before this it was the quad. Yes, they named it after a muscle group in the body, you know. I think they named it after the quad, like, you know, at the university. Look at Bobby. Hey, what you doing? Hey, I'm Bobby. I'm the boss. With cake. You want some cake, you worthless slub? Who wants to spend $14 on a slice of cake? Are you an idiot? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're gonna buy my cake. Hey, there I am. I'm talking to you. You're gonna spend too much money on my worthless junk when your wife cooks better than me. Yeah, it's you. Man, oh man, where even are we? Are we at the link yet? I think we're at the back end of the link. This was the IP, yeah. It was something else before that. I'm not sure. If you've ever seen the original Austin Powers, there's a scene where they're in the hot tub. That was filmed at Imperial Palace. Hey, my name's Bobby. Matt Franco looks like he's completely apathetic. Look at him. Like, this is his magic. I have talcum powder. Look at me. I didn't know that the guy, Andy Samberg, was a performer on the Las Vegas Strip. He looks like he doesn't give a damn. I'm Matt Franco. Watch me make your $85 disappear. So yeah, this is the link right now. Do that as a character, just like I'll go on the strip and use that horrible New York voice that doesn't sound like anybody from there. Is it AC/DC day? What? It's 7:19. Why does that mean AC/DC? I don't understand. Man, the link is really big. You don't really notice it until you're in this back spot, and that way I think is where the actual promenade is out here. It was the quad. Yeah, I think I mentioned that. Only 85, yeah, right. What a bargain that is. Hey, it's a bargain. Matt Franco Theater, meeting rooms. This place got real big. There's a hash house to go here and Guy Fieri's as well. Vegas inflation syndrome, yes. Yes. You can tell how old the casino is, and here's how you know, okay? So you can tell this is a very old property from the 70s because it has this up step. You don't find this in any new properties. You're not gonna be walking through the wing of the Bellagio and have to walk upstairs ever. It got a little hot in Canada. I love how ambiguous that is. Canada, the second largest country on the face of the earth. All of it was 91 degrees. I don't know how they managed it. What part of Canada was 91? What's up, David? How you doing, buddy? Okay, we're at the front of the link, at the Promenade. They used to have the dealer-tainers right here, I remember. So you have like Britney Spears and Cher and Tina Turner and not Axl. This has Axl Rose. Oh my gosh, Alice Cooper. So I remember all that. That was pretty dope. And then they took that away, but that was just to advertise the Legends and Concert Show mostly. Saskatoon got to be 91 degrees. 96 in Florida. Ugh, boy. Oh man, we was just out here, weren't we? The ambulances are all gone too, just so you guys know. The event is over. Oof. It's really, really humid, but that golden hour is hitting. Good video, nice and sharp. Awesome, 119 in Bullhead. It's always hot in Bullhead City. Look, Colin Cloud, the mastermind. Bobby Flay has 17 restaurants. He's competing with Gordon Ramsay for overdoing it. Wow. All right. So, you know. Anyways, hey, do me a favor. Now's the time where I piss everybody off and remind you to go to notleavinglasvegas.com/donate if you can do anything for us. Appreciate it. If you can't, just be sure to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to the channel. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? The way that that light hits that building. That is the best view in the world. The average daily trip in Vegas is going to cost you about $300 to $600 depending on where you're staying. Dude, this is a pandemic. This is not good. That kind of stuff needs to stop. Nobody's doing anything to address it. Yeah, if you come out in Vegas, you want to take photos, this is the time of the day to do it. Let's go to wide angle if we're not already on it. What's up, Dono? How you doing, buddy? This is the time of the day, and I will tell you, this camera has really terrible, this app has absolutely terrible what's called dynamic range. So in the middle, it looks really blown out, but in real life, it looks beautiful. If you came out here with a proper camera, and you took some high dynamic range photography, this is the most gorgeous time to do it. Absolutely beautiful day right now. Cannot tell you how nice it is. Let's go down to in front of Caesars, Link, cover some of this stuff down here. Ooh. Oh yeah. Sun flares. Oh yeah, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. As Aerosmith once sang. Those clouds. Oh, I wish I had a regular camera and that I wasn't on a live stream. I could spend just the next 40 minutes before all this goes away just getting the most banging photos in the world. As John says, great case. I mean, it's just an iPhone, dude. So it's an old iPhone 13 Pro Max with a shot battery. I got to get replaced eventually. Yeah. Oh yeah. So nice. Tony C, thank you, Tony. Yeah, I do have the Patreon. If you guys want to see some really cool stuff I took last week. Beautiful photos. Patreon.com/NotLeavingLasVegas. You guys can go there if you want to. We post extra content up for the Patreon members. We have free memberships. I'll post occasionally once a week or so to the free members. And you can also, if you guys want to help us out, because we don't get any monetization for these because of all the music, notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. Those are both on the screen right now. And if you want to reach us, you can do email or you can do text message. Those are on the screen as well now. So there you go. And that's the most gorgeous looking sunset, sunrise, golden hour sunset that you'll ever see. So there you go. So the promenade down here at the link. Just like how the police and the property management want to think about package deals. Yeah, I know, it's a bit of a pain. Woo, man. Oh. We'll have to stop and drink some water here in a minute. We're going here for about an hour and 20 minutes almost. Happy Friday, Kevin Min. How you doing? Josh, a lot of people buy the water. I mean, buy a case of water at the store, you got to carry it around. When you're out in this heat, it gets to the point where you tap out, you just pay $2, you know? Here, take my money. It's hot. If you offered him $1, he'd probably take it. Is it hot here, Kevin? It is 102 right now. It's our temperature right now. 7:34. Caroline's at home, Mark. Doing stuff she does, trying to manage her household in the Philippines plus here at the same time. Wow, look at that. Shelly Fields, thank you. Michelle Fields sent you $5. Thank you so much, Shelly. Appreciate you. How's my arm doing? It's been almost 2 years since the operation. We're doing okay. These are the special response team. These guys are like special. What's up, guys? These guys are like all armed. These guys are basically like former military in most cases. They're completely armed to the teeth. They're just like SWAT officers. They kind of tap into the police. So when you see these guys out here, you're safe as safe. What's the plan for Sunday? I don't have one yet. So these guys here are tied into Department of Homeland Security if they're here, police operations, all that kind of stuff on the same frequencies. Probably would do a better job than what happened last Saturday. Because they actually, you know, are going to do stuff. Last Saturday was a weird day. Oh man. No, we don't call police pigs here. We don't call the police pigs in this channel. I don't care how much you hate the police. If your daughter or son got kidnapped, you would call the police. You wouldn't try to lock and load and try to solve it yourself. You know, that's ridiculous. What happens on Sunday? I do a special stream at about 8 o'clock in the morning where we show you stuff. It might be a dead strip then. It might be off the strip. It might be off downtown. So we do those on Sunday. What happened last Saturday? Oh, you're asking me what happened last Saturday. Oh, a crazy person tried to assassinate Donald Trump. You know? I don't talk politics here, Kevin. I don't talk politics. You guys can talk politics, but I don't really tell you what I think here. I have a Twitter account where I do that. And I'm going to be doing a channel here soon if I can grow the balls to do it. Look at this statue. Oh man, we got more good action looking up here. Got the statue. Oh, I love that view. So nice. Gorgeous. Yeah, guys, we do Vegas here. My family supports Donald Trump. You can leave the chat and get mad at me if you want. I'm not telling you how to vote. I'm going to tell you that because I'm tired of hiding it. It doesn't make me a bad person. If you think it makes me a bad person, the problem is in you. I don't think you're a bad person if you like Joe Biden. But we're going to talk about Vegas here. And we're going to go and look at this gorgeous sunset. Is that the real Caesars? Yeah, Caesar never lived here. No, the story is that Jay Sarno, he came from out east. He was building stuff in Georgia. He was building these little motor hotels in Georgia, you know. And he came to Vegas on a business trip, and he thought that Vegas lacked a certain level of service. So he wanted to build something that was way more opulent and over the top. And so he came up with the idea of Caesar's Palace. Now the story goes that there's no apostrophe in Caesar's Palace because Jay Sarno said, well, if I put an apostrophe, it suggests that it belonged to Caesar only. And I wanted people to believe like they all owned it while they were here. But it could also be that Jay Sarno might have had a very low level of literacy. I don't know. But Chinatown is just up the road from us. We actually can show you Chinatown if you stick around long enough. We're going to walk back that way. Yeah, we don't have to block people if they're talking politics. We only block people here if they do hate. So you can't be hateful towards anybody else. Can't be hateful towards Trump or Biden. Can't be hateful against Jews or Muslims or Christians or Buddhists or Shintoists or Hare Krishnas or I don't know, anybody else. Can't be hateful towards LGBTQ. Just can't have hate here, okay? That's the only times we ever block anybody. Under which president can you save and visit Las Vegas and keep? I don't know, Joseph. What did somebody say? Did somebody say something that bad? I don't think anybody said that one that bad. Yeah, Lamont, I'm probably going to do a political YouTube soon enough. I will not mention it here. I don't mention my politics here, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, Caesars with no apostrophe. Apostrophe, right? Because the apostrophe is the one that makes a word ownership on top, and the comma, right, is the one that goes and separates words in a sentence. Anyway, man, that's a gorgeous look there too. I love how the flamingo is a giant, beautiful, shiny mirror image of what's on the other side. You accept money from everyone. You're not a hardcore conservative. When you start refusing to accept money from what? Bro, I'm not a hardcore anything, dude. Money doesn't have a D or an R on it. I could care less. Like, do you understand? When it comes to business, businesses don't care which way you fly your flag. Donnie Marie logo used to block the strip view. They also had Nathan Burton on there back in the day. Money doesn't care, dude. Money's not everything in life, but you need it to help others. I just ate a PB&J and forgot how good they are. I've been eating too many PB&Js, man. You get that grateful grains. What's it called? Something grains, and I get that double fiber bread. Oh yeah. Jiffy, no sugar added peanut butter. Ooh, some Smuckers, no sugar, no artificial sugar. Strawberry jelly. Oh, I chow down, baby. Yeah, baby. You got it. Actually, that's probably why I'm not losing weight, even though I do these walks and stuff like that when I fast during the day. Because it's real hard to lose weight when you eat 1,000 calories of PB&J every night. I've learned in my 74 years that life will go on. However, this is true. John is a smart guy. Life goes on, and so do we. Just how we do it is no mystery. I think that's the theme song to Empty Nest. Why am I singing the theme song to Empty Nest? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Patrick just texted me on Messenger. I'll get back to that later.
Yeah, you're gonna be grateful for
I love streaming this time of the night, especially in the summertime when it's not terribly crazy hot, because you get these cool looking views. And you know, you can walk around in jeans, don't have to wear shorts like a hobo. You know. Go check out the Mirage. We'll see the fountains are still running, but who knows how long it is until that closes. Yeah, somebody, I hope you're watching where you step while you read this chat stuff. You know, it's funny because I've been reading chats and walking for 4 years now, and I've yet to have a calamity happen. Somebody asked about the difference between, you know, say, Summerlin or Henderson. I mean, look, I would probably not go to either of those areas. I like Enterprise, Nevada, which is just a few miles south of here, right off the strip. I like that area a whole lot, but it's not exactly centrally located. Nice views here again too. I just noticed something. They got rid of the big ball that was Planet Hollywood's logo. They had a globe over here on this pillar. See that pillar right there? They had a big Planet Hollywood logo there, and it's gone now. I wonder if the Planet Hollywood's still upstairs there. It's been there for years. You're not blocked, Amy. I didn't see what you were saying. You're not blocked. Can somebody please reaffirm to Amy K that she is not blocked? Nobody blocked her for anything. Jeez. It's been a really long time since I blocked anybody on this chat. I don't have to. My chat's been freezing up too, Emmy. I don't know why. Yeah, everybody can see you, young lady. You're good to go. No worries. Happens to the best of us. Technology is not perfect, that's for sure. What do we got here? We got this here. Somebody's been putting these on the strip lately. So, let's see what this is. This is taped on here. I think it was taped on like this. It says 100 Bible facts on the Sabbath question. 60 Bible. 100 Bible facts. 60 Bible facts. Why keep the Sabbath day? I'm going to take this. I'm going to read it later. Why not? Always fun to read a different perspective. Chris with the Cave Rocket block himself. Okay. Cool stuff. David Rosenthal says OMG. Is it OMG about this? Is this what you're OMGing about? So, and then ultimately I'm going to show you this. There's really only 40 Bible facts. 40. So we start off on 100 Bible facts, we move to 60, and then it stops at 40. But 40 is better than 0, I suppose. If I start reading scripture, everybody will leave me because, well, I don't know. Darkness runs from the light. What can I say? Still a lot of facts, I agree. But darkness runs from the light. That's why most people reject God. Because we all have darkness in us. Every last one of us. Bruno Mars at the bubble party. Oh my gosh. Look at the bubble party. The 360 thing. My timing hasn't been on point about what? Josh, who cares? I care, man. I care about you. I love you. I don't want you to... I don't want Dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Fresher than a... What? Smoother than a fresh jar of Skippy. Yeah, buddy. This place here, I hope this place never goes out of business. I'm gonna tell you where to eat when you come to Vegas. You wanna know where you should go for an expensive meal in Vegas? Nobody ever talks about it. No YouTubers cover it. Boy, it is this place right here. Joe's Stone Crab, prime steak and seafood. I think this is their only location outside of Miami. I could be wrong, but Stone Crab, and it's got a story about an immigrant that came out of, I think it was Hungary or Austria or Russia or something, and he came to New York and he tried to open a restaurant and he failed, and then he went down to Miami and he was told by somebody who was a marine biologist, like Art Vandelay. A marine biologist told him, he said, you know, if you rip the arm off of a stone crab, it grows back. And there was all these stone crabs on the beach in Miami, you know, they just kind of come on shore. So he was able to rip the arm. You can rip the arm off a stone crab and it grows back, so you get an endless amount of arms ultimately, right? And so he opened the Joe's, and it's not Joe's Crab Shack. Like, stone crab is a delicacy. I don't eat seafood because it might kill me. I think that's why I got all the hives last week. I think they cross-contaminated my food. But Joe's, yeah, man, it's a gorgeous steakhouse and crab place, and they got great pastas and stuff.
You go better. You go better. Hello,
oh, Chicago, yeah, they got one in Chicago. Cool. Do I make a full-time living on YouTube? I really wish I could, man. I really wish I could. So there was a YouTuber, Ruby or Norma. She opened up about her $10,000 a month living expenses. Our living expenses is about $6,500 a month, and we don't live opulently. Like, our cars are paid for. They're very old. We don't have expensive tastes. We go out once a month maybe to dine, if that. We eat at home all the time. So YouTube just doesn't fill that gap, unfortunately. So I have a day job. B-52s. The Crab Shack is a... They have the best fried chicken in town. Oh, Aaron 5, buddy. By the way, Aaron 5, I'm going to text you some photos. I got photos from our Fogo de Chao. Caroline loved it. I think it gave me hives. But that's nobody's fault except for the restaurant. But it was good food. I loved it. The Crab Shack is a little old place where we can crack some shells. Crab Shack, baby. There's a dirty joke, and I'm not going to tell you the dirty joke. But at the end of the dirty joke, the punchline is...
What I mean?
Well, of course you got crabs for $5. What did you expect? Lobster? Gross. No, you didn't give me hives, Aaron. We were going to go either way. Dude, we were going to go to that restaurant. She wanted to go to Fogo de Chao for a long time. I was going to get hives either way, brother. Dude, I still have hives. It's wild. I thought I was going to die. I'm showing 102. Yeah, I mean, this is localized. It's a 101. 102 makes sense. Crab Shack, baby. That crab's crazy. That's funny. Oh, look at the Mirage. There it is, folks. Now, our rent is $2,040. You know, we got our electric bill at $400. I pay for a storage unit. Big storage unit because we have a lot of stuff. We've been trying to get rid of it, send it to the Philippines. Got my internet connection, got my gas bill, my electric bill, got our gasoline, got our insurances. It all starts to add up. It was $5,700, and then the price of food went up tremendously, so I'm just rounding it up to $65. Not really. You know? Yeah, man, my phone bill, because I have to have 2 lines of service, one for T-Mobile, for when I'm in certain parts of town to stream, and one for Verizon. My Verizon for 2 lines, unlimited data, text, and all that, it's $240 a month or something like that. And then my T-Mobile is $125. That covers my internet and my phone service for that line, for my home internet. You know, that alone is what, $240, $340, $400. Just the cost of living. Cost of living, you know. Health insurance is $500. Gas for the car never ends. I can't go to a grocery store in Vegas nowadays for less than $50. And we have to go get groceries twice a week, 3 times a week sometimes. So you start adding it all up. Gotta eat. Yeah, that's true. We don't eat out anymore. This is the Mirage. It just got this fence over everything. That's all you gotta see. It's all you'll see for the next 3 years is this giant fence. I'm sure they're gonna kind of put some nice artwork on this. They don't want to, because the county doesn't like it when they put trash. Like when they put this up, they consider this trashy. Look, she's got the pole. You know they'll follow you anyway. Yeah. Don't take them into the bad parts of town. Okay. She's laughing. Yeah, Gary, it would be cheaper. Absolutely, brother. My live stream that I'm doing for you right now, this live stream, if I go 2 hours, it's about 7 or 8 gigabytes of data that transmits just for this live stream, just for this one stream.
Hello, everyone.
What's up, guys? So just for this one stream, so I can't do those smaller phone plans. And in Vegas right now, here where I am, it's Verizon. If I'm off the strip, it's T-Mobile, so I have to switch between the two. I don't have a decision. I don't have a choice, or else you won't see the streams, and I have to do these streams because it's part of my channel. Remember how I said Hard Rock would make the strip ugly? Yeah, it's only going to be for a little bit. Look at this out here. Mirage has still got their fountains going. You know, I imagine they still have these fountains going mostly because if they don't, then the water is going to get incredibly skanky and gross. If I moved to Mount Charleston, how would I afford a house at Mount Charleston? Mount Charleston, the rents are like, if you can rent anything, they're all mansions, and then you have to drive 1 hour into town both ways. Whoa, thank you so much. John Neese just took us out $3 to notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. I'm not complaining, I'm just telling you the facts of life in Vegas because some people want to know the expenses here in town. So I'm just telling you what it is. Cute little volcano, I know, right? It is a neat little volcano. I mean, I wish that it was still running, I really do. Like, if I'm being totally honest with you, I don't see why they're boarding it up here when, logistically speaking, they're going to be working on that building. Oh, the Mirage is lit up. I'm surprised they still have the marquee lit. So they're going to be working on the building. So tell me why they're boarding it up here in the street level. I don't understand. Does that make sense to anybody else? Say no in the chat if that makes no sense to you. Because they really shouldn't have to do it that way. I have a problem with this. Okay, here's another thing. If you bring your children to Vegas, don't let them walk around on a Friday night at 8 o'clock at night by themselves. That's a very stupid decision to do. Children go missing in this world. And you're going to let these 14-year-old girls walk around in Vegas wearing tennis shorts. Common sense, people. Common freaking sense. First of all, I don't have kids, but I don't think I'd ever let my daughter go out of the house like that. Second of all, I would have a sniper view on them everywhere they went. You know, but I don't know. Yeah, Nicole's right, that water feature did help. The Mirage just closed in a month. It'll look a lot better. Not really. It's gonna be closed for 3 years. So for 3 years, we're gonna deal with this fence. Here we talk about the F1. That's another thing. guess the F1 won't be sitting here. They usually have grandstands out here for F1. But at least they did last year. Usually, they only have it once. So, yeah. The strip is safe. Okay. Okay, sure. You think one of them was the mom? Or maybe, not from what I saw. Maybe I missed it. I hope it was. That would be great if it was. I still don't think you should let your kids walk around by themselves on the strip. I'm going with that. So these are the cranes somebody was asking about. And they said, why are there cranes sticking out of the Mirage? Oh, it's so windy. So why are there cranes at the Mirage, at the Venetian, pardon me, for 17 years? You can hear me now with... Oh, this is the worst part. Check this out. They're boarding up 6. I know you were saying, Scotty Punk, about the Mirage sign, but really this needs to be in the Neon Museum. They're going to move the Neon Museum. It was in the news this week. You know, I saw a picture of this back in the day. This used to be painted and their eyes didn't have this demonic, soulless stare to them. So these used to be painted and gorgeous looking, and now they're just bronzed, which is fine. If that's the style you're looking for. I've never seen them painted, but there's old archive photos and stuff back in the day like that. Is this the older guy that sings? Yep, this is the older guy that sings. Is he gonna sing? He's kind of doing the talking part. Oh, it's My Way. I think it's My Way, right? He's not speaking English though. I did it my way. The official bird of Vegas is the crane. You got it. What's up, LVL? How you doing, buddy?
Pharmaceuticals.
Gotta love that view of the strip, man. Perfect time of the day. Nope, 100%. By the way, those are those girls. There was no mother with those girls. They're just wandering the strip at 8 o'clock at night. Man, oh man. There's a curfew out here. You're not supposed to be out here past 10 o'clock if you're under 18. Most people don't know that. Actually, I think the sign might be the curfew sign. There it is. Curfew strictly enforced. Fridays, Saturdays, and holidays. That's actually 9 p.m. On Sunday through Thursday, it's 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Am I looking forward to F1? No, not at all. But a lot of you guys might like F1, so I'm happy for you that it's coming back, but it's going to shut down most of the access to the strip and cause a whole bunch of headaches getting across town east-west. So, you know, I can't say we have that many warm feels as locals about F1. Was Steven in on the cyber outage? I had a friend who texted me and told me it was a hacking attack, and I said I really don't think it was a hacking attack, and looks like I was right. It was a cybersecurity company that protects Windows computers. If you're on a Mac or Linux, you didn't have these problems. What are these guys doing over here? Boy, this guy was in the water, I think. They're gonna walk him off. This is what they do. They're walking him off the property right now. This homeless dude up here. They're gonna follow him up, make sure that he doesn't try to stay on property right there. Don't block my shot, bro. Stop blocking my shot. I'm like Bill O'Reilly all of a sudden. So they're gonna kind of chase him off the property. Now, what's interesting about this is that here they actually have this little sidewalk, and this little sidewalk is exactly what that's for, so that you can walk down there and not up here. Just going for a swim. The water has been drained though, that's the problem. So they're doing some kind of repairs to this, or they're getting rid of all the water. Like, they might not have these boats here, or they might replace this water entirely. So they really don't like water on the strip anymore. It's kind of going away. So this is the underpinnings of the treasure raft here. And the signal's dying, which is unfortunate. Yeah, it is really dead. That's what I'm wondering. Where is everybody? It shouldn't be like this, but it is dying. I remember seeing Bellagio Fountain drain while they were working on it. Yeah, for sure. Was skateboarding allowed? Probably not. They should build a new CVS where the water is. The one next door is far away. Yeah, build a CVS and a Walgreens right next to one another. CVS and a Walgreens, because we don't have enough of those. Also, you should build Fat Tuesdays right in between the two of them. That's what you got to do. More retail. Yeah, I mean, nobody's gonna bust you for skateboarding, but they could, sure. Whew. What's up, Linda SD? We're walking back to the Fashion Show Mall. Get back to where it's a little bit cooler. It's still a little bit warm out, man. I mean, thankfully we broke 100. It's 99, and it was 8:30. 807. Oh, my camera's not focused. Focus camera, you suck. There you go, now you're focused. Oh boy, I remember swimming in the Bellagio. Wow. You can drown in the Bellagio. Somebody died there 2 years ago. Glad that you're okay. The water in the middle will suck you down, and it's very deep. Most people don't know that. Kids everywhere, that's for sure. Trump Tower, Fashion Show Mall. This is Chinatown. Somebody was asking. It's right over that hump, which is the overpass that goes over Interstate 15. Yeah, the whole strip kind of looked deserted, honestly. I remember right after COVID reopening, there was more people in Vegas, it seemed, after COVID reopening. I don't know where they all are right now, but not a ton of folks. That's for sure. You can swim in the Bellagio. Okay. Technically, you can swim anywhere. But if you do, you're probably gonna get pressed with charges from the police. This is a TikTok channel, this guy here, cool guy. He doesn't like to be shown on video. He introduced people, he's got a huge following. He grew his project way faster than mine. Where are Steve? I am Cobb on Sunday. Want to meet you. Cool. Disney World in Orlando is also slow. Well, there you go. Maybe the economy is finally catching up with people. Yeah, you can't swim in the lake. I mean, you're allowed to jump in the lake because you're allowed to run across the street in the middle of traffic too. You can also walk up to these guys that are just doing their jobs and punch them in the face. It doesn't make it legal. It doesn't make it a good idea. It's a gorgeous idea. Those clouds. That's the remnants of our thunder clouds. We had so much thunder today. It was like lightning everywhere. Yeah, no, there's no, Trump Tower is just a residential and a hotel. They have a spa, they have a restaurant. It's all first class stuff. And no matter if you love or hate the guy, but shoot, he opened it before he was president and it was known as a great hotel then. Still a nice property now. How hot is it? It's on 99. I just showed the weather a few minutes ago. 99 degrees in Vegas. Hey Steven, driving into Vegas for Sunday morning. Oh cool, for 4 nights at Venetian. Right on, Joe. Happy for you, buddy. Joe A602. So I'm gonna, after this, here's what I'm gonna do. Is Vegas mosquito prone? No, but there's a malaria going around Vegas right now. What's up, guys? Yeah, there's a bunch of malaria happening in Vegas right now. It's really weird. Like, these mosquitoes, and they've seen more malaria cases than they ever have. Which is like absolutely terrifying if you think about it. I mean, nobody wants to see malaria-prone mosquitoes and stuff like that. Let's turn our tracking on. Now it's on. Cool. Tracks it. Camera tracks me. With the gimbal, hit the like button, Richard says. Thanks, Richard. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, so that's the thing that's going around this year. So, but there's not many mosquitoes in Vegas, but there is in bodies of water, like standing water, like the Treasure Island can get them. Swimming pools can get them if they're not maintained very well. Will the Las Vegas Strip survive this inflation? Your guess is as good as mine, because on one side of things, they're telling everybody that everything is great. And on the other side of things, we still have to pay bills, you know? I paid $4.08 for gas today. I thought if I drove closer to the strip, the gas would get cheaper, but I didn't drive close enough, I guess. So, it is what it is. But, I guess time will tell, right? Is Vegas getting rid of resort fees? Not at all. There's no way that's happening anytime soon. Yeah, so we can do a Q&A. Nobody showed up to the stream today, which was very strange. I don't know if it kind of runs in cycles. Usually we get more people on the stream and there's more conversations, but I'm happy and I'm grateful for the people that did come. What I think ends up happening here is that you're gonna have like a time of the year where everybody's gonna wanna come to Vegas, and they start looking at stuff for their vacations. They look at research, they look at live streams. So the Vegas channels will get a little bit busier before they plan their vacations, or it's because I used a really bad thumbnail and title card. That could be a possibility too. It could be that my title and my thumbnail sucked today. Is there an NLLV cryptocurrency? No, I'm not going to buy a crypto token. It wouldn't make any sense. I could create one, but I'm not going to do that. Somebody wanted me to do that in the past. I have the Not Leaving Crypto. This was a project that I did in the past. No, I know you guys are here and I appreciate it. Just saying that the Bellagio fountain's mechanics prevent anyone ever from swimming. Yeah, the water in the center of the Bellagio around the fountains, it has to get sucked downwards. So the water in the middle creates like this vortex, and then it's pressurized and it shoots up in the air. So it's incredibly dangerous to jump in the into the Bellagio fountain. It's very, very bad. Which steakhouse off the Strip? It depends on what kind of steak you're trying to eat. You know, if you want good steak that's cheap, you can get prime rib over at the Ellis Island. It's really good. If we do steakhouses, they're on the Strip. We go to the Circus Steakhouse. That's our favorite one in town. But, you know, we've had steak at different places. There's a cockroach in the trees. Okay. Yep. So, I am grateful for the people that did show up to the stream. If you guys want to help us out, you can donate after the fact. You can go to notleavinglasvegas.com/donate if you wanted to do that. We also have a Patreon where you guys can join us and you guys can get some extra perks and things like this. Somebody said they joined the Patreon today, but they didn't, or else I would have gotten a notification from it, which is totally fine. But you can go to patreon.com/notleavinglasvegas. You get extra content there, and it's a good exchange because I create things for you back and forth, so you guys are great. Thanks for watching the stream tonight. We'll be back on Sunday morning around 8 o'clock in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. And I love y'all. Thank you guys so much. And I was reading today because I'm feeling kind of down because my work is so incredibly slow. And it's in Proverbs. And it says that the righteous man will fall down 7 times, but God will lift him back up, while the evil man will fall and never be lifted again, or something like that. And I just got to remember that that's what life is like. You think about it this way. When you have children, your children will eventually get up. They'll usually, like, you know, they pull themselves up and they stand up for the first time, not on their own, but on a piece of furniture or something, you know, or on their crib. And then eventually they can get up on their own, and they're shaky because their muscles are not, their muscles are not formed, you know. And so they're shaky and they fall back on their butts or they fall forward on their faces. And you're fine with it as an adult because you know, like, you're not fine with it. You're like, ha, child fell. What kind of psychopath are you? You're fine with it because you know that they have to fall so they can learn how to stand up. And so we allow our children to fall down over and over and over again. But as adults, when we do a project or we take on something or things get tough on us, we find it incredibly hard to fail. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to fail over and over and over again. You have character and you can see it through. So, the failing and the pushing forward got me to 75,000 followers, and I want to thank you for that, and I love you guys so much, and you guys are great, and just take that with you, and that's it. I don't know. I don't get emotional. Sometimes I do that on these streams. But just be good to somebody this weekend. Do that for me. I don't care if you're at a McDonald's and you see somebody who's hungry outside. Buy them two, you know, ask them if they're hungry. Buy them 2 Egg McMuffins for $4. Sometimes the kiosk will even give you a special deal and say, guess what? You got $1 off. That'll make you feel good. And then you don't tell people you're doing that kind of stuff. Because if you tell people you're doing it, it just kind of falls on deaf ears. Like, you know, it doesn't mean as much. But just do something nice for somebody else today, because it will come back to help you in your soul spiritually, and you'll feel like you did a good thing for somebody else. Because sometimes that's what you got to do. You know, we support our family in the Philippines, and my wife has people who are helping people out, and she helps people out, and she's like, I'm going to send $100 to this person because she has a child, and the child is just turned 1, and the child needs toys that are not, you know, phone apps. So we send them $100 and we feed them for like weeks on end, and then they get some developmental toys. And then I see this amazing video of a 1-year-old who can just learn how to talk, doing like one of those pyramid things. And it just makes me so happy to know that what we take for granted can help somebody else out so incredibly much. Somebody asked me a question. They said, what do you think about there's this group on Facebook that's targeting the Hard Rock people, and they post in our group, Not Leaving Las Vegas. We have this group called Not Leaving Las Vegas, and they post a lot, and I think it's a lot of wasted energy and effort. I can appreciate that people have a passion for the Mirage, but I think people need to understand that when it comes to a Vegas property, it's billions of billions of billions of dollars that are at stake. And whether you call it corporate greed or not, you're not going to save the Mirage with a letter writing campaign or by making nasty missives online. All you're going to do is you're going to put a lot of anxiety and pressure on yourself, and you're going to vent on that. And so embrace the good stuff that's coming to Vegas, because when the Hard Rock is finished, you may not like that there's a giant guitar-shaped hotel tower on the Strip, but it's going to be iconic, and it's going to get more attention to the city. And you may not like the Hard Rock brand, but you may not be the target for it. Like, I don't like Taylor Swift. I really don't like Taylor Swift. As a matter of fact, like, I don't hate anybody, but I can't stand the concept of Taylor Swift. She's 35 years old. She's preying on children like 15 to 25-year-olds who are still technically children, and when they're even over 20. She has all the money in the world. She doesn't write her own music. She releases the same single over and over and over again, and she repackages it so she can own the Billboard charts and say that she sold the most albums and singles. But it doesn't matter what I think about Taylor Swift, because Taylor Swift doesn't care about me. I'm going to go home, and I'm probably on the way home going to listen to Foo Fighters. Who cares about me? You know what I mean? So, like, that's not, if you're not the market, they don't care about you. And if you're over 50 and you have fond memories of the Mirage, you just got to come to the fact that you're not the market for Vegas. Vegas loves you, but unless you're a 50-year-old high roller whale, they're not catering to you anymore. What they're doing is they're catering to people that want to see Doja Cat. That's one of the only Harry Styles. Is he a singer? I don't know. They're catering to those younger people. They don't care about us older folks as much. You know what I mean? The guy who runs the boycott also does YouTube. Good. Go check out his videos. You might really think that he's great. I don't know. Mirage was nice. That's true. Prices are generally the same in Orlando and Vegas. Food, gas, etc. It's probably also true. Orlando has more dining options, though. The world's largest McDonald's is in Orlando. They still sell pizza there. Got it too bad. Same here. Who was that hosehead? I'm the hosehead, buddy. I'm the hosehead. Steven, really anti-Hard Rock Hotel. He's trying to convince people not to book rooms. That's so stupid, man. That's so dumb. Why would you do that? You're going to rob somebody of joy because you are mad at a company? Why are you mad at a company, dude? Why are you mad at anybody? It doesn't make sense. You hear the cicada? They're up in the trees. They're really big, and they'll fly towards you. It's like, whoa, dude, in the summer, in the daytime, you look out your periphery and you got this thing about this big. And I think they're blind, and they might communicate off that noise. I don't know anything about them. They're kind of wild, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, it's so weird to convince somebody. Take that passion and funnel it towards something cool, you know? That's all I'm saying. Anyways, thanks so much for reaching out to us and watching us. And we're going to be back on Sunday. And then next week, I'm going to be back to regular scheduled videos. I want to talk about the 2 deaths of the prostitutes that happened here in Las Vegas in the last year, because nobody's talking about that. And it's wild. Steven, also going to be creating an anti-Vegas Major League. Anti. Why don't you be pro, baby? Be pro, baby. Anyways, I was always told celebrities and athletes put their pants on like everyone else. They aren't doing anything like curing cancer. That's true, but a lot of them do good works too. You guys are great. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Consider donating. Consider the Patreon. We'll talk to you guys on Sunday. Love y'all. If you want to reach out to me directly, here's your chance to get that info. You can email me. It's on the screen right now. You can text me. It's It's on the screen right now. You guys are great. Thanks for watching. If it's your first time watching, hopefully I didn't turn you off with all my talk today. I've been in a weird mood lately, but I'm an introspective guy, and I think and I overthink, and I wish I didn't have to think. Sometimes I've actually prayed to God to turn off my brain so I can be happier. But that doesn't work that way. Love you guys. You guys are great. Bye.